Hello, everybody, and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mehr from Trade with Precision. So last Friday, we got non-farm payrolls number, and they crushed estimation, which came out at a whopping 256,000 for the month of December. Now that saw a sell-off in equity market and a further strengthening of the US dollar as the market pared back expectation for the timing of the Fed next rate cut. Now, also last week, we saw the pound pushing lower and the 10 years gilt yield pushing higher over concerns of the UK government deficit. So I want to start with a chart of pound versus the US. And what I've got here is the daily chart. And what we can see, it's a beautiful downtrend, clear series of lower highs and lower lows. Moving averages 10, 20, 50, all fanning, all in the correct order for a downtrend. Now, after this strong push to the downside on the pound, we've got the market here overextended, meaning there's quite a distance where price action sits right now, and it's moving averages. So what I'm looking for is a bit of a pullback, really some of this very strong selling pressure, and a continuation of the move. Now, I want to go first to the higher time frame and have a look at the chart there. Now, as we can see on the higher time frame, we really moved from high up, from a higher high, all the way down to a lower low. So we quite overextended here as well. What we also got here is the 1.2 round number and a very strong level of support and resistance on this market. Now, on the weekly chart, we can see that we also have the 121 here in the way, and also beautiful downtrend, but very overextended. So once again, I'm looking for a bit of a pullback and a continuation of this move. On the weekly chart, we can also see the momentum indicators nicely pushing to the downside as well. Now, coming back into the daily chart, the first level that I'm looking at, so if this market continue to be very weak, then I won't be looking for a deeper pullback. So I'll be looking around the 123.70. It's the previous swing low here, and it's also the area of the 50% retracement. So if I draw the Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low, we sit in and around that 50%. If we'll go down into the 4 hours and if we'll get a deeper pullback, then I'll be interested in the 125 area. We can see we had a couple of touches in that level in the past, but it will be a deeper pullback in the context of the 4 hours and potentially in the context of the daily as well. Now, also involving the pound, I want to take a look at pound versus the Kiwi. And this is the weekly chart. And as we can see, despite a strong move on the pound, the strong sell-off, we are still in an uptrend here. So we've got a clear series of higher highs and higher lows, moving averages 10, 20, 50, still fanning, still in the correct order for an uptrend. And we've got convergence here on the momentum indicators. Now, this sell-off currently is simply a pullback into the averages. So the area that I'm looking for to see if we can get some buyers coming back into this market is the first line is around the 2.18 and the second one is the 2.15. And what I'm looking for is continuation of this pullback to in and around that area. So that is also around the buy zone, the area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. And then I'll be looking for any signs that the buyers are returning into the market, and preferably on the lower time frames, such as change of trend, potential momentum breakout, and so forth. So if we'll take a look here on the monthly chart, we can see that the monthly chart can still pull back some more. It is still in an uptrend, and once again, we still have moving averages fanning and in the correct order. So a pullback into the red line, so that 2.15, the lower part of the buy zone on the weekly chart, will also bring us closer to the buy zone here on the monthly chart. So on pound Kiwi, I'm still looking for bullish opportunities, but I want to see a further pullback. Lastly, I want to take a look at Wall Street or US 30. And this is here the weekly chart. And as we can see, we're coming back into the level that originally we broke from, made a high, came back, and then made another higher high. So I expect to see a bit more buyers sitting at that area. However, if we'll see a break of that area, I'll be looking at the level of 40,000. If we'll take a look here on the monthly, we can see that once again, despite what looks like a strong sell-off on the lower time frame, what it does is actually bring back the market back into its averages. So it works out the overextension of the higher time frame. So this 40,000 level is sitting right here in the buy zone. So for a higher time frame trading opportunity, I'll be looking for the market to pull back some more to the green line, the 40,000 area, and then look for potential opportunities to the upside. So in continuation of this monthly chart. But for short-term trading opportunities, I'll be drilling down into the daily, into the 4 hours, and I'll be looking for a potential momentum breakdown, a bit more compressions of price, so lower highs and equal lows above this level. Happy trading, everyone. Bye for now.